I guess I mean here's a segment. A new segment. It's called.
Our new promise here at the new theater: segments. There's going to be segments. Yeah.
Our research shows people like segments.
Yes. You're going to be tired of segments before the show is over.
Yeah. I watched the Human Centipede trilogy. I know people love segments. They're gonna sew his ass to mouth. Oh! This segment is called "Who Are You Kidding?" with Dan Harmon. Who are you kidding? This segment's about who are you kidding? Do you think you're kidding someone when you say these things? There's two things, they belong in the same category. Who are you kidding?
Wait, not to take away from how good that intro song was. You couldn't see it, but Brandon Johnson just ran from backstage up through the house with a piece of pizza in his hands. Like one of the Boogans in A Quiet Place. He just fucking he heard somebody yelling outside and is eating a baby. Why? He couldn't go around?
There's no around to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
People think that Brandon is like we call him in when you're out of town, but Brandon's always with us. He haunts us like a little pizza ghost. He's a pizza thief. All right.
Where were we?
This is called Who Are You Kidding?
Who are you kidding?
Okay, so okay. I run the risk of. Please appreciate my candor. I run the risk of offending a lot of close friends, really, when I say this. But like, when you know that, like that anybody who is actively working in the television or movie industry as a writer, we know that you don't really actually want to pick our brain. You want us to read your shitty script. Like you want us to. You want some. It's not you pick your brain. Like when you say, "I just want to pick your brain." That's not true. You don't. That's not what you want to do. Because that sounds fun. Like no, it sounds like you want to like actually like. Oh, I want to hear all about like what you have to say. But that's not really. It never works out that way. When you say pick your brain, you mean. I need something from you. I want something from you. I want a favor from you. That's a lunch that no one's going to show up for. Who are you kidding?
Dan, can I pick your brain for a second? I have some dry cleaning I need picked up by 8.
I just want to pick your brain. And it's always like you go, oh, what did you want to pick my brain about? Well, boy, I'm in a real pickle. Because I wrote this screenplay, and I want to give it to Roseanne, but I also want to. It's like there's no way. What do you mean? Like you just.
Now's the perfect time.
Yeah. I don't know why is she in my iCloud? Well, she's in everyone's iCloud.
Oh, Dan, I can get you Roseanne. She's working at competitive rates right now.
I really got to walk back. I don't know if I've done it on this podcast, but I got to walk back like 20 years of basically going to bat for Roseanne. And here's why. Because, I mean, there was a time when all she was she was just branded crazy lady with power. And, like, I'm super woke and was back then. And I had a girlfriend at the time that was like a media studies analyst thingamabob, and she was I was having trouble at Community, and I would come home and was like, fucking Sony doesn't get me, and NBC and all these Ivy League guys and all this stuff, and she's like, Roseanne went through what you're going through. And I kind of gobbled it up, and it was like, oh, really? I thought Roseanne was a crazy lady. And she's like, well, what do you think women with power are called? They're called crazy ladies by the like old boys network. And so I always, that was like 15. That was a million years ago. That was 8 years ago. But like that whole time, I've always been like. And then I heard they were rebooting the show, and I'm like. I saw like the people being like, oh, we shouldn't do this stuff. And I gotta say, I was like, to the extent that we have to like be accountable to our tweets, like our tweets mean anything. But I did weigh in on side of like, hey, come on, let's not overreact. What if it's like all of the family? Like, isn't that going to be therapeutic and wonderful? And I had friends. Anyways, turns out she's a crazy lady.
Rob Schraub, you know how the
I thought my observation like came into the station and like I was so proud of myself. Turns out she's a crazy lady. Everyone was like, woo! And
Rob Schraub, for our listeners, has a vacuum.
What?
He's holding an ineffectual
What?
microphone to it. You know, Showtime with the Apollo has the Sandman. He comes
Yeah.
out with a broom. This is like the white privilege version of that.
well, come on out. Come on out.
Rob Schraub, everybody. Who you kidding?
I was hoping that was going to be a lot more disruptive.
Thing is, modern vacuum cleaners, a little quieter, a little subtler.
It's on hiss mode.
All right, there's one more.
For real?
It's on hiss mode.
Well, put it on loud comedy entrance mode.
There's
All
one
right.
more part to my segment. I don't know.
All right, we're okay. Dan, you want to take it back to Who You Kidding? You got. All right, we're back to Who You Kidding? You got one more, right? Or
Yeah,
is
I
there-
got another one. Yeah.
You got a new one? Okay, back to Who You Kidding?
Who you kidding? Who you kidding? These are things that make me say, who you kidding?
Is that good enough?
What? What? What?
You like?
Is that good enough?
I totally bailed.
Where does
Totally
that
bailed on it.
outrage come from? I don't even know. I feel like someone shit on my
He's
head.
mad. He's
and then
mad
they're
that he
like-
had the vacuum set on quiet mode, and he was making up for it.
This guy is a watchdog group for -1.
Okay, Rob, scoot down stage. That's
Yeah,
the-
I'm not hearing myself.
Yeah, get up to the edge of that curb. There you go, right up there.
Yeah.
All right, look, I gotta get this out. I have segment OCD. Let me just wrap up this segment.
Hello, Dan.
Hi.
How have you been? I haven't seen you in a while.
Fine.
Dan's been busy thinking up segments.
He's got a busy
It's
segment.
the only segment. I mean, after this, the show's in a fucking dry ditch. I hope you got some moisture for us then.
Oh yeah.
It's all fine and well when
Oh.
I'm abboting your Costello, but guess what? I'm about to go into fucking
Oh,
shadow lock, and you better
you-
bring your Saturn III robot.
Yeah. I'm gonna Keitel your Hector.
Blue Dreamers. Blue Dreamers. Okay, kids. Just rent it. It's called Saturn III. Farrah
Your
Fawcett.
body is very beautiful.
By the way, if you drove here tonight, your car is gone.
Spencer.
That's the Harmontown guarantee.
Hey, Spencer, are you sinking into the ground since the last show?
No, Rob, I'm just short.
Is your table unfeasibly high or your chair strangely low?
No, I've been losing weight. It turns out you can lose weight in more than one direction.
Yes. You take out 3 vertebrae, it's like 7 pounds.
No, it's amazing. There's a lot of life hacks that I've learned. Do you know how much a kidney weighs? 20
No.
pounds.
Wow.
Yeah,
What?
I know. I lost 40 pounds.
Spencer almost got beat up on Hillhurst.
Look, let me put a ribbon on this.
No,
I,
put it.
I don't even believe
You
in
got
the
the
segment that much. That's the thing, is that it's not my fault that it's going to be overloaded and then fall flat. Like,
Who you kidding, everybody? We're back to Who You Kidding.
This is good. This is good. People like
kidding?
this.
Who Who are you kidding when you say these things? Who are you kidding? Do you really think you're fooling people? Who are you kidding with Dan Harmon?
Who you kidding with Dan Harmon?
All right, so I just want to say, has anybody in the history of the entire species across the whole planet, has anybody ever achieved, when being told to calm down, calmness? Has anybody ever been told to calm down and had, as a result, calmness come over them? It's never ever happened, right? And I'm gonna wager this, and I'm not gonna get hyperbolic. I'm gonna cut it back to 90%. I'm gonna say 90% of the people who say calm down are in a bit of an agitated state. But I'm allowing for 10% of like crazy circumstances where there's like a paramedic who's genuinely trying to be helpful. It's like, calm down, like you're dying, or your mom is like, what do I do, mom? Like I got bit by a shark, and
I think if you're like you're training to be a fighter pilot and you're like one of those big simulators and you start like, and they go, oh, you're crashing, the things are happening, and the guy,
Charlie's in the bush.
And the instructor says, okay, calm down. Like this is advice.
Yeah.
Like take a chill to the
You know what I
pill.
hate? The most irritating context of it all is that, because I listen to a lot of true crime shows, it's just like fucking 911 operators. Like, you calm down. Oh my God, my baby's been stabbed with a demon knife. Ma'am, calm down. Like, what are you talking about? Like, it's so crazy. Like, they keep saying calm down. And the thing that drives me nuts about it is, if you listen to any amount of true crime, we all know what happens if you are calm when you call 911. You get thrown in prison for 20 years because they can't get past your fucking weird tone on the 911 call. It doesn't sound like his wife got stabbed to me. Yeah, I'm fucking calm. I'm so terrified of somebody I love getting killed. I'm gonna call 911. It's gonna be like, when I leave a store, if I don't buy anything, like I act like a shoplifter because I'm like, so anyways, take it easy. Because I just feel like, well, you should have bought something, but I didn't, so I guess I look like I'm stealing something, so I'll just lean up against the door and stretch, and then I don't want them to think I'm bolting, and then I look like I'm stealing something. If you get stabbed, I'm not, and then
If I call up 911 dispatch and I say that there was a demon knife involved, and the person on the other end of the line's first question isn't about demon knives, then fuck them.
Yeah, man, calm down.
It's a demon knife. Spencer, what is the what's critical on a demon knife?
17 to 20.
You're saying
On a
there
baby?
should be there's got to be a better way, is what you're
I
saying.
think what he's saying is people who say calm down, who are you kidding?
Who are you kidding? Who are you kidding? Oh, who are you kidding?
Do you have another one, Dan?
No, that's the segment. Not long enough for you?
No, it's